Welcome back. I am Mr. JDM, and in today's video we are going to replace the ignition switch in a 2004 Honda Element. This seems to be an issue across a wide variety of Hondas and Acuras. The issue is when you turn the key to start the car, you just hear this buzzing sound and it doesn't start. And then you do it multiple times and then it will finally start. But the problem is it's the ignition switch, and eventually it'll just quit working. So it needs to be replaced. So here's the ignition switch. It's really only got like one screw and the wiring harness. But in order to get to it, you have to remove the clamshell that's around the steering column, which is this plastic piece right here. But first, let's show you what it does. Put the key in. And it just makes that buzzing sound. And it'll do it over and over. And eventually the car will start. And the noise is actually coming from inside here somewhere. It sounds like it's coming from in here, but it's some kind of relay or something that's making the noise, that's not getting the full power or something when you turn the key. But let's get to it and remove the clamshell, and we'll show you how it's done. Alright, so you're going to have 1, 2, 3 screw holes that you got to unscrew, and they are Phillips heads. Alright, now there's clips that are all around the seam of it, so you got to pop those out without breaking them, which is a pain in the ass. You might need a flathead screwdriver to help pry it apart, but I would recommend using those little plastic trim tools, which I don't have a set. I should buy a set though. Alright, so you can see it has these little clips. There's actually 3 on each side. And they clip up over these little finger things. So if you know where the clips are, you can just slide a screwdriver up into it and release it. So take a note. You got one here, one there. The one in the front you can't get to because of the steering wheel. So once you get these two on both sides, then you can just pop it apart. And you'll have to release this in order to get the clamshell off. So right here is the ignition switch. There's literally one screw right there, and then the wiring harness, and that's it. Alright, I've got this little set of screwdrivers. Maybe this will work. And it does. Sweet. Actually, there's another screw right up into here. If you look at the new one, you see there's a hole right there. So there's 2 screws. It's like this up in there. You get that one. Then there's one right there. I can't really record it, so we'll be right back. Alright, we got that other screw out. Can you see? Yeah. The sun's kind of in the way. And now we slide ignition switch out. Alright, now we're going to put the new one in. Alright, it's in there. Let's go ahead and test it out. And it started right up. Sweet. And that's pretty much it. There is the Honda part number right there. So if you want to get an actual OEM Honda one, then there's the number. Alright, that was pretty easy. Quick, simple video. But yeah, if you have that problem, that's what it is. Now, to finish out this video, we are going to replace the hood latch, the interior hood latch thing. Here's the part number. It comes with a Allen wrench, and this one's metal, so it shouldn't break. Just gotta slide it on there and tighten it down. But the problem is, if you can see, it still has the plastic part. Focus, there you go. Still has the plastic part on here, so we need to figure out how to get that off. I'll probably have to take a Dremel and cut it off. But first, let's get this kick panel off so we can access it a little bit better. Struggle bus. Alright. Looks like we got 2 10mm bolts. Let me go find my 10mm. Looks like we only need to cut off that much. Let me go find my Dremel and we'll get that cut off. Alright, we got the Dremel and do it right there. All right, we got that cut off. See if this guy will even slide on there, and it does. And I just dropped my set screw. There it is. Pretty sweet, huh? All right, let's get the kick panel back in, and we'll have to put this on after the fact. Oh, it might be able to slide through there. Yeah, it can slide through there. So we'll our two 10 mils. Not sure if we're going to be able to do that. Just have to stick it on and then make the kick panel fit. Perfect. I don't know what happened to that piece that goes in there. Oh well. Probably should have put some Loctite on that. You know, I could have done it as I pulled it out. Well, actually no, because I don't know. Yeah, I probably could have pulled it out and then put it on there. But oh well, it's done. And one more thing left. And there's one more thing left on the list, which is the knock sensor. Alright, so the knock sensor is down there, and I'll have to remove all of this plus this metal bar that goes on both sides, and I think you're supposed to remove the intake manifold, but I've seen videos where people have done it without removing the intake manifold. But I don't know what to do. I'm not going to do it today or anytime soon. My daughter won't be going on vacation for, I don't know, like another month or two. So I have plenty of time to get that done. But I'm going to go ahead and close the video right here. And again, I appreciate you all watching. And if you have that ignition buzzing sound, the ignition switch is your problem. So just watch this video and see how it's done. It's pretty easy to replace. But again, if you have that buzzing sound when you turn the ignition switch is the problem. It's not getting the right contact or enough voltage or something. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. So I took the ignition switch apart, and there's plenty of lubricant in there, but as you can see in this area, it's discolored. I guess it's from heat. The inside of it looks okay. I mean, maybe over here I don't know. But I tell you what, this thing smells really bad, like electrical fire. And that might be normal, I don't know, but it's super strong. I noticed it when I first pulled it off, but I didn't really think anything of it until I pulled this thing apart. But yeah, I think it's just it's not getting enough voltage or something.